Any other question? Well, what's the question? What is the world weighing that behind couple?
Divorce.
Who?
So divorce rates
what
of death and hearing people that get married, do they divorce often, a lot, or lower? Which?
Within a that couple marriage, that person, it was bad because the communication is there, the cultural implication is there, everything the kid know about each other is there. With the hair, is that person very complicated in a way. Because that for me, it wouldn't be that hard because I can figure out with communicating. But for those, like for women who can't talk, they can type well, and the husband can type well. It really depends on the couple of them, but the voice weighing, I don't know. Because I'm not the kid to them, so my adoption is probably very average the same as they had couple of different. And my hair. Just because the cultural differences between the two, right? Any other question? No? One? I can eat your face.
If you're traveling with a hearing person and you come across somebody who speaks a foreign language to you both, is it easier for you to communicate with that person than with the hearing person that's with you?
Are you talking about different issue, language? Are you talking about different issue, document?
Just in general.
Just
because neither you speak English and your friend speaks English, and you meet somebody who speaks French. Is it easier for you to communicate with the French person than the English speaking person?
Am I going to the part of because you Spanish? It should be because I know how to manipulate education. Is that okay? But then you tell me, oh, you want pink. Each of me to don't want to have a very much communication going on. But it doesn't mean like the way that quite would be able to do. The point that I had no clue about that language like to be a bit difficult because tonight one I can buy what needs to be there, how to do it in the way I want it, kind of thing. Don't get in the way I had to eat the way you're doing.
I have a question. Is the sign language the same as like what the Indians did to communicate?
Oh, that's different. They had the bomb. They had the bomb. Not yet that everybody can does now, but over time you change. It really died. The bike died because died event. And then you transfer over. It went both of the alphabet like with the B, the A, B, C. Both of them was died with two hands. It requires two hands to do it. But now you got A. It modified because some people we had the old column and they need to communicate with one hand. Those things have changed over time. It's not true to the original language because the English is modified. If I say modified all the way up to now, it's always changing, always being new died, going pretty correct done and pretty quick done. Like spectacle, we have spectacle now. Back in the day, you say, oh, it's the Mexican, all right, the jam. Now you say it's Mexican, back in the day you say Mexican. Now you get the point. The night shade now to Mexican. You have Spain, it's different. So over time you change the biggest.
Okay.
Explain deaf culture very blunt.
Okay, what is the one key thing about the deaf culture to not be about the deaf one that is deaf? She's basically platinum, very plain. That's the one. In English, you would do be want to push to get to the point. That's the idiom. It's deaf culture, you have the idiom winning. You should go, and that's it. So, they can pay how the chili done. Hey, look. I could dad, you dabby through the type of depression of what you do at your dad died in the along. Hey, that call here. She knows that I can be dying, but the time I need to be in. Most of the time I'm kind of like, I won't be what the police do. I go. That's the key thing, you would know that. Yeah, he would know that too.
I've seen deaf people argue. How do you say argue? Please?
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen them like.
Yeah, because if I have me, or the budget,
Yeah.
these buckets with the picture is budget, I could date them. I got the page is different. So when they start arguing, the way to the day they can put down the day get out bad, the page to get out. Really, it's a type of culture that I try, but they go down because it's well, everything that I get that people, but you can find out what you think people know everyone. So sometimes you find it, sometimes the public show and the people they start arguing, probably because something that's happening in the pain. It's trouble that happens, it's normal. It's not pretty. I can tell you it's not pretty, but it happens. To answer your question, well, okay.
When you're in a home, in your house, and there's an emergency, how do you get somebody's attention quickly?
You grabbed up the throw we all turn the light down. My dad would do that to me.
Is that the recommended?
All first aid.
All of my ASL classes, they always like emphasize like, don't throw something at a person who's deaf. Like, don't do that.
Get their attention. Don't.
Yeah.
But if it's an emergency, you have to stop him. And you have no other way to get your shoe. No bite, temperature, no knife. But the most probably when you get into the switch, after by walking out of the way, but the time that you start to come out, when time to hello. Or just you show up and throw you the person.
Or buy them would probably be good.
I'm having a bed tonight. Sometimes I'm walking and the car is throw way by my biggest done. And the car goes.
Wow. I remember that. I'll remember that.
What is wow?
Because they do name.
Good.
If I show
He says it a lot.
What is wow?
wow.
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 www.
What is
If they if it just if the way to be very shy, if it just you go wow, you could be stuck at them. Wow. About the big chicken question. I'm getting down. You get the question? Really?
Do you have a question for him?
So work out. Nice. You.
yours? Okay.
But should I eat too? No.
So catching all those shoes.
Well, she said he looked like Tom Cruise.
Kind of like Tom Cruise.
Well, thank you. That's type gun, or you talk about the type crew, mission.
Top Gun, you're young. Top Gun.
Okay.
Top Gun. Top Gun. No? Oh.
the assistance dog that have.
That people, really, what you do with the attention dog is get the attention,
Yeah.
not the most common way. Back in the day, that was more popular because they have devices or they accommodate the need, or they have a dog that came in to fulfill that need. But now these days you can have a doorbell, like every time somebody puts your doorbell message, or doorbell. You have the phone that has captured on it. Now that you keep in the bill phone, you talk with people. So over time that change, but those people want easily guide, but the one that most commonly used to the dog. Because the dog the boy healthy boy with you out of that. Those healthy people I do. Yep.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh,
I don't even know how to sign this. About captions on the TV, because I actually tend to watch the captions a lot because I miss a lot, and I don't like to turn my TV up, so I read a lot, and I get frustrated with how slow they are, or sometimes, I mean, they'll be way behind. Does anybody else get frustrated with that you know? That's frustrating.
I do. Point sometimes the capture it by the way.
Right, yeah. Yeah, I know.
If I people, I mess up with the capture. I don't we each one and look at the touches. You get bother with the picture day we have time.
Yeah.
But most of the time when you watch it, about game looked up there. The podcast is always shown. The capture is always laggy. Most of the time I turn on. We get football, I would be looking at the caption.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the band playing the game with the film.
I would get angry. Frustrated.
Now, most of the time when the capture is not working right, I can watch the show. I can never go find up the gym. I can just get the TV back into eating.
Yeah, true.
Do you read Braille?
Oh,
Braille?
I wish I didn't think it, but no. Braille? No. What question?
Do any deaf people read Braille? So it's different. It's for blind people. Just clarifying, because I've gotten asked that a lot.
Really?
How do you read? If you don't know the way it sounds. You just guess.
I guess no. We that all because we child development. When my mom part of that with them, she tried teaching me English right off the bat. Because what you have about teaching English, you can build that. So I went to therapy, I went to midweek, or I went to an art. And then finally came down to grammar. I don't really understand with the is the prefect of the words in time. Caught to the word that we read is different. So it took me many years to get through that. But I'm not the typical type person. I got plenty really get to be good at school. So I was able to pick up quick. I was able to read and the grade level higher than most of the kids that my grade level was. It's that concept. Most of the grade level that I'm one grade, maybe so, but I was up there. That came from maybe it was the dedication, training in the academic situation. Yeah, so through now I try training for body. Not only body, but be therapy and learn how to read the book. We are in caption. I go think the word out loud. We are in caption. I just look at the word. There is.
So, is it then it's sight reading? It's just you look at the word and then there's a picture or something when deaf people are just learning how to read when they've never been able to speak or hear.
Oh, at the picture,
Like pick cat
Right.
and picture
they
cat.
about we book. I can imagine the whole story happily at doing. That's how it's doing. But once you capture the TV, I'm looking at the capture, how is that big? With happily in the TV. We work on the word about complicate, but still try to figure out which way is the best way to start work because I'm different. Every person is different. The background is different. My particular background, most of people don't. So it all comes from where you begin from, where you start, and how do you parents decide to get you done. You know, I went through a lot of therapy, but that helped me to understand how the way supposed to be done. How do I pronounce it? How do I meet people? So why my therapy stay a while, still stay. What? Yeah, you know that because you can think banana, but if you take away the dull part of it, you still figure out how to get about boom. Or that kind of thing I went through maybe, and it wasn't like them. You know, all the time.
Can all deaf people talk?
No. No, that people can talk. No.
Can they make sounds?
Yes, absolutely.
So they have like the capability
Yes.
of making sounds.
Well, not deaf mute,
Not deaf mute.
No.
Different.
Different.
So, okay. But deaf doesn't mean
You cannot talk. Yes. Okay. About at the end, completely separate from each other. It's all about how the mind part the action to be able to say the words. Naturally, I can't hear every syllable. I've had it by the project, making out a project bound. How to move the tongue, how to move the jaw, everything. So once you train to praise to that, you can actually begin to develop the skills to talk. But if you don't have time, most of the time you're not going to want to use it, especially if you have if the English communicate with the people don't have verbal understanding. Not verbal use the English. Naturally, I did because I go to college, I interact with people, and then I can say, okay, tell me by down, and communicate with the people without using my phone. It's completely fine. So, yeah, check because you don't doesn't mean you can talk. You come from training. The people are good at it, the people are just either winning. You come from really different the condition could be a two project that is not working, and the third can translate the action that is very telling you to do, to be able to speak. The people have to take cut out, the people just can talk. Though the hair and the third be different.
is everyone agree?
No. The people agree with me, the people agree with me. The people are very quiet. I bet I get maybe 65, 70% what you think. But the other part is just make the ambition. One, now whether be information. Now English I pick out where is the point where it's down, where it's not, and you learn. I put it together according to their content. The people again, the people are none.